To introduce myself, I'm John Boyle. I'm a 56-year-old former lawyer, now turned underwater filmmaker. I've been making underwater films for about 20 years. National Geographic are my agents. I've produced about 30 underwater films in that time, which have sold to worldwide television. But I've never ever had an adventure like this one. Fionn Crowhausen is my crewman. Fionn's worked with me for about 15 years on the underwater films. He's also a diver, an underwater cameraman, and he does all the editing on the films. Along the way, Fionn's also going to be the principal cameraman, as well as being crewman. He's going to be editing the podcasts, he's going to be doing the photography, so we're going to keep him pretty busy for the trip. This is our home port, Port Pendennis Marina in Falmouth. And this is where my boat, Shark Bay, a 34-foot sea line, has been berthed for the past 7 years. Our usual cruising grounds are west to the Scillies, east to Salcombe and beyond, across the Channel occasionally to Cherbourg or the Channel Islands. We've never really gone any further than that, until now, when we've had the idea that we're going to take the boat all the way around the coast of Britain, round the north of Scotland, and down the west coast of Ireland before coming back round Land's End and back home to Port Pendennis. It's an amazing adventure. Neither Fionn or I have ever done anything like it. And today's the day we're going to do it. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday, the 19th of April, 2011. We're just waiting for the tide. We've got another hour or so before the tide gets to half tide, the lock gates open, and we can head east. Adrian's the marine engineer who's looked after Shark Bay from new. He's come along to advise us how to deal with some of the small mechanical problems we might encounter along the way.
But you can swap them around, but I'll have to show you down there. If you don't stress about it, if you don't rush, it becomes self-explanatory. Yeah. It's very self-explanatory. Okay, once you've done all that, you've got this belt off, and the power steering belt off.
I think this is all quite clear in the book as well.
Yeah, it's all very clear in the book. Yeah, you're not daft. You've got a bit of sense about you with this sort of thing. You know what it looks like. You're lucky to have another engine.
You don't know me well enough.
Yeah, I'm being kind.
There's Fionn here.
I'm being kind.
So that's just for the literally. That's the engine electric
yes,
system.
That shuts the whole electric system down. If that pops out, nothing will operate.
Okay.
Nothing will operate. You know about the oil level and stuff, and that's self-explanatory. And that's about it, really.
And how do you feel about coming to Scotland in a few weeks' time? Service.
I could do if you need to. Yeah, I could do. Not next week. I'm too busy next week.
All right. We're hoping we're hoping touch with at least a week. We'll get by. But
you'll be fine. You'll be fine. They're all fully serviced up. I've crossed the I's and dotted the T's.
Yeah,
that's the way.
Brilliant. Thanks, mate.
All right,
Thanks
John,
for coming down.
Have a good trip. Be safe.